Greetings and welcome to the Toy Soldier Outpost. Today, what we're going to be talking about is this figure here that I found on eBay. The body is an MX02-A. It doesn't say anything else about the body but that. European skin body, they call it. I don't know if it's a damn toys or what it is. Looks similar, but there's no really description of anything when this stuff comes out of China for some reason. It just arrives at your door in a plastic baggie with a hair dryer on the picture of the bag, stating how to get his hands and feet off. But I found these heads on AliExpress. Some kind of G.I.JOE knockoff head. It's kind of got like a pink scar, pink lips. They don't look too bad, for the price. It's like $4 per head. Thought I'd grab them and kind of tinker around with them. So I really like the way this guy poses, though. He can hold guns better. One thing about it, though, is the boots. The G.I. Joe boots are too floppy on him. These toes bend. A lot of movement in the feet. They're attached with some kind of ball assembly. So I have seen some boots on eBay where you can snap this ball into the boot. So I'll probably have to look into that. He's featuring Max Steel camo pants. We'll kind of undress him here and let you take a look at his body. Come on off of there. Okay. We'll take his rifle out of his hand. Grips the rifles really well. And he's got this vintage G.I. Joe jacket on. Looked pretty nice on him. Let's see, we'll take his hands off. We can get this jacket out better. Hands are pretty big. Pretty muscular dude. That AliExpress head, it fit pretty good. Probably could use a little more tweaking. What I did to get it to fit, though, was I cut this piece off. And then I snapped it on this other neck adapter that comes with the doll. There's two neck adapters. Comes with 3 sets of hands. You got your gun hands. Then it comes with these Fist of Fury hands. If you can see those good. Couple of Fist of Fury hands. And then these open hands. Not really sure what you'd really use those for. Unless he was going to do push-ups or shake somebody's hand, I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty decent figure. It's got a lot of movement in him. It's got this rotating ball for his shoulders. Got him backwards there. Nice movement in the forearms. Let's swivel him around there. Pretty good movement in the forearms. Put his hands overhead. Get his head in a few different poses. I think I'm going to have to do those, break down and buy a Dremel and kind of sand out the inside a little bit where it doesn't protrude there. But it's on there good and snug. It ain't going to go nowhere. And you know, he could do his setups. Do the Jean-Claude Van Damme pose. I think you can pop these things here out and get to the screws if you wanted to disassemble them. Maybe if a part broke. Got his little ballerina toes. Kind of spin on his toes. Yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. Found it on eBay. Really like how it poses. Don't know much about these bodies. I just thought I'd do a video, kind of show you what they're like. And a possible Joe head that you could use on it if you pleased. But I have this Man from U.N.C.L.E. head here. I heard a guy on YouTube talk about sanding this down so you could put different heads on them. I'd like to get maybe a body for this guy. Get Man from U.N.C.L.E. back in the show. Vintage Man from U.N.C.L.E. head. But yeah, these heads are pretty neat. Let's see how he looks with a regular size Joe gun. Really swivelly. Hand might be a little too big for these guns. So you go with the bigger style. And it comes with these thigh adapters to make his thighs bigger, although they're pretty big on there without them. I couldn't really get these pants over those thighs with these on there, which is kind of strange because that Max Steel figure has pretty big thighs. I'll show you kind of how he matches up against a regular Joe, vintage Joe. He's a little bit taller. You go back to back with him. And then this muscle body Joe, he's closer to his size. Go back to back with him. He stacks up a little better. Can't quite see him eye to eye, but pretty close. Well, yeah. not too shabby of a body for if you need a replacement for a vintage head, or like I said, these AliExpress heads. All rubber, heated up with a blow dryer for about a minute and a half and pop right on there. But yeah, I don't know if this would benefit anybody, but I just thought I'd make the video here, sitting on a rainy day in Detroit. But we'll wish you a happy Friday, and catch you in the next video. I am out.